And I've had two post-match reactions where I've been smiling, I've been happy, I've been celebrating, guys. This is the performances we are putting. This is the level we want to reach consistently. This was a masterclass. What a performance. We smashed a team who always have given us a tough time. They come to Stamford Bridge, they park a double-decker bus, and they always just nick out a 1-0 victory, a draw or something. But we absolutely thrashed them today 5-0, and our three home results now in the last some weeks have been 6-0 Everton, 5-0 West Ham, 2-0 Tottenham. We are on a roll right now. What a performance. Cole Palmer, I'm out of words. I'm out of words, guys. Let me know. Cold, magical, world class, superb, whatever. I'm out of words for this guy. Noni madueke, I've been telling you, patience and calmness. And I think Poch deserves credit. The way he has really developed madueke, the way he has really disciplined him and brought him to the right level. Noni madueke, Moses Caicedo now, he's shutting his doubters. Wow. Wow. Trevor Chalobah, superb. Thiago Silva, Bariashele. Wow, man. Nicolas Jackson finally getting the reward. It really makes me happy. Madueke slowly getting better, but still has a lot to improve. And the team going on the right way. 5-0. We're in top 7 now. United play Palace tomorrow. But if United lose on goal difference, which is plus 11 now, we are on the way to Europe next season. Big performances, big result. I don't know what's going to happen with Pochettino at the end of the season, but I do know that it's going out on the head held high, and this is the time we're going to be patient for. These are the performances we wanted to see, and finally we are seeing what this team is capable of. Another masterclass of performance by the team. That was magical performance again, and I'm impressed. I was so happy. That was magical, guys, and we have a lot to discuss in this match. Do hit the like, subscribe to the channel, because each of a support for me, guys, it really means a lot. I'm just trying to find a bit of good layout for you. I hope this can really work well for you guys. So hopefully do let me know in the chat, what do you really like this? And guys, I love to discuss. Do hit the like, subscribe, and let me know your opinion. Now, first of all, going on a big part, that was a masterclass at home. We have made Stamford Bridge an utter fortress. It has turned out now to be a fortress, one of the most difficult stadium in the league to go. It's our 9th win in the last 11 games at Stamford Bridge. 9th win in the last 11 games at Stamford Bridge. It's absolutely amazing, the results we are getting at Stamford Bridge. We are such a tough side to beat at home. We are playing some sensational football at the Bridge, and it's another dominant win at Stamford Bridge, and that's like scoring 13 goals in the last 3 games at home. You also include the 3 goals we scored against Newcastle. It's 16 goals we have scored in the last 4 games at home. Palmer magical, Jackson, and we are just going on the right way. And I just don't know with Pochettino, why did he not use his shape earlier in the season? He was using this shape very much in the preseason. We were playing some great football. Injuries derailed his plan, and then Poch went away. But I think again, I will ask Poch this question, that Poch, even after the injuries, you should have stuck with this shape, because it was fantastic. But Poch went away from his principles after the injuries. It bit him in the back, and now finally he's back to it. And as I'm telling you all, as the season will go on, will be a better side, and the end of the season has been much better. We have taken 35 points from our last 19 games. We are on a good run of form now, and we can end the season minimum top 6, and I think it's going to be a great end to the season. So guys, a lot to discuss in this video. Jackson, Palmer, madueke, Chalobah, a lot more stuff. Hit the like, subscribe, and participate in the live chat, because it really means a lot to me, guys. So please do it. And now, first of all, coming to the first part, and there's a formation change is working to perfection. In reality, guys, it's not even a formation change, because this was something we were doing in preseason. This was some of the things we were doing in preseason, but Poch went away for it for some reason, which I even cannot explain right now, that why he did that. It was working perfectly, it was going really well, but for some reason, Poch went away from his principle because of injuries, and it bit him and us in the back. But he's back to the basics. We are using the preseason shape, and it's working to absolute perfection. 3-2-5 shape in the build-up, and it's absolutely going to perfection. Caicedo, Gallagher, Cucurella combining really well in the midfield. Chalobah providing us a width on the right side. Madueke providing the width on the left side. You've got Noni, madueke, Palmer combining really well from the right side. Gallagher coming into the box and making inward runs. And then Nicolas Jackson holding the ball well and bringing other players into the play. It's working perfectly well. The shape is fantastic. Pressing is fantastic. Our attacking play is fantastic. and we are ending the season on a high, people. Really good. But the only question is, Poch has got a spotter now with Cucurella as well in the inverted role. But this could have been done earlier, is the only thing I will say. But there's no point crying over it now. What's gone, that's gone. Enjoy what's in the present. And I'm going to enjoy these performances because this is the way to end the season. And this is making me more and more positive for next season. Each and every player has a matches are going by improving. You go on to madueke. As the season has gone on, madueke has reached another level. You go on to Nicolas Jackson. As the season has gone on, Nico Jackson has only got better and better and better. You go on to performance of Mudryk. As the season has gone on, he's got better. You go to Caicedo. As the season is going on, Caicedo is performing much, much better. Conor Gallagher, as the season has gone on, is providing his goal instinct. He's doing really well and he's doing much, much better than earlier of the season. You go on to Marc Cucurella, who is ending the season on a high. Trevor Chalobah coming back into the team and playing really well. Bade Shea now being consistent. And I think we are going on the right track now. I knew this team was going to reach the right potential. We just need to be calm and we are paying the price. The only reality was we went so much with this young project that it was always going to take time. But because you are at a club like Chelsea, patience is at a very thin air. And that was a mistake by the ownership. But finally, it's working to perfection and hopefully they're going to destroy it. I don't know what happens with Poch, but we need to continue this shape, the players, add some experience, and we are going for the top for next season. But if we again ruin it, then we are ourselves responsible because we are ending the season on a high. This is a very good way to end the season. All the players are developing. The place is really happy right now. It's just about now building with it and not making any more foolish errors. And now, coming on to a big part to discuss it is Cole Palmer. And please, people in the chat, give me some words for this guy. Like cold, magnificent, out of this world, what a player, superb, amazing, sensational, world class. I don't know what I can say for this man. I'm out of words. Like, I don't even know how much should I talk about him. 4 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes in the video because he's that good. This season, he has made me lose my voice. He has made me give 10-20 minutes of a video to this single player because he's amazing and I'm out of my words. For a guy this young, his mentality, his leadership, leave the goals and everything aside, his mentality, his leadership, his everything has been out of this world. His everything so far has been out of this world. And this man is an absolute phenomena. This man is an absolute legend the way he has played this season. And this man is going to go down as one of the top English players. I can tell you right now. I'm not saying he's world class right now, but he's a world class talent with a world class potential and with a world class mentality. And this guy will go to the top in the footballing world. He is going right to the top in the footballing world because he's fantastic. He's magical. His play, his passes today were magical. The goal he scored, fantastically taken, blasted in the back of the net. And after that in the game, he was finding so many good passes and he was making so many good runs. The pass he made to Mudryk should have finished that. That was a fantastic assist. And Palmer today was magical. He was absolutely magical. But I think it's about time we also discuss about other players because I think they were also absolutely fantastic today, people. And first, coming out of Jackson, people, and finally my boy is getting the reward for his good performances. Finally, he's getting the reward for the hard work. And this is really good to see. I still believe we do need to sign a striker because I believe Jackson can be a very good left winger or a shadow striker because this guy has got a lot to his game. His hold-up play is absolutely fantastic. One of the top hold-up play in the league. His dribbling, his passing. He's just not a natural striker. He is a player who is really, really good with the ball. He is good passer of the ball. He's a very, very good dribbler of the ball. His positioning is good. His hold-up play is good. He is a brilliant footballer. He's just not a natural striker who is pathetic on the ball but does tap-ins and finishes. He is a player who is a brilliant footballer, a brilliant player and a brilliant footballer with all the good skills in football, and goal scoring is one of them, but that is not his traditional skill, and that is the only thing with Nico Jackson. This guy is fantastic. Today's hold-up play was absolutely magical. The way he was holding the ball, bringing madueke Palmer to make the inverted runs. You had Jackson and Caicedo having a good partnership. Caicedo making the passes, Jackson making the run. Jackson madueke having a very good understanding. The way he drove with the ball today, there were so many opportunities where Jackson held the ball, took the defender on, made a run past him and ran 20-30 yards with the ball. There were so many opportunities where Jackson held the ball up, gave it to Madueke, made a run and a great move. This is what you want to see from a striker. This man could reach right to the top, but the thing is, we need to be calm with him. He's a 3 to 4 year player in development, and we need to give him time. But I think if we partner him with a top striker next season who is much better in the terms of clinicality, Jackson will even shine more. Jackson has got a lot more to his game. Goal scoring is something he's improving as the matches have gone by. But along with that, his passing, his dribbling, everything is one of the best in the league for a striker. For right now, if you compare him to Højlund, you compare him to Nunes, he's 100 times a better footballer than them. Goal scoring, I don't know. But in terms of footballer, he's way above all of them. And that is the biggest skill you want from a striker. Fantastic Nico Jackson. Brilliant, deserves his praise. And finally, for all the other work he's doing on the pitch, he's finally getting a reward. Because the sad thing is, a striker is judged by goals. The people will love a striker if he has goals to his tally, and they don't love a striker if he doesn't have goals to his tally. And that's been the way footballing world has always been. It's been a tough world for strikers, and I think finally he's getting his reward and the praises. 13 goals this season with no penalty involved is just fantastic for a player that's playing his first season in the league. Way better, no comparison with Højlund, no comparison with Nunes. He has right now got 13 goals in this season, people. Just deep it. 13 goals in this Premier League season, people. Just deep it. How fantastic it's been by Nicolas Jackson. Absolutely superb, people. And that brings me, people, to Noni Madueke. And I've been saying you for a long time, the players in Noni Madueke, you need to give them a bit of patience and time to develop, and they will yield you result. You just need to give these players a bit of time. You cannot be impatient with them. Noni Madueke has always been a player who has been really good, flashy, good with his right foot, good with his left foot. The only problem with him has been his final output or the final result, and that has been the only problem because he's such a young player. This season, you like Pochettino, you don't like Pochettino, that is up to you. That's your opinion. But you need to praise Pochettino the way he has handled Noni Madueke, disciplining him, training him in terms of defensive work he has to also do, tracking back. And Noni Madueke has not let Mauricio Pochettino down. As the season has gone, he has only grown in terms of temperament, scoring, mentality, discipline, and he's only become better and better. From the Palace game, which was more of his initiation, getting the important penalty goals, the match against Luton Town, getting the early goal. And as the season has gone by, Noni Madueke has chipped in with important goals, important contribution. His goal against Sheffield, he has been very important this season. And today again, he was fantastic today. His combination with Nico Jackson, he had a very good understanding with Nico Jackson today. They were both on the same page, making good passes. They both knew where each was going to be. His passing today to Palmer, Gallagher, Mudryk, Madueke's hold-up play, the way he was turning around the defenders of West Ham and creating opportunities, he was magical today. He was absolutely fantastic today, and he deserves his praises because I was absolutely amazed at Noni Madueke's performance today. It was fantastic by Noni Madueke, fantastic performance by Noni Madueke today, and he's just about carrying this on. I'm still not the one who is getting very carried over Noni Madueke because I know Noni still has to go through a lot of development phase. I still know he has a lot to do, so I'm not coming here overhyping him and making wrong statements. But what I'm doing is letting you all people know that give these young players time, be a bit patient with them because these players have got all the potential in the world. They have all the ability. You just need to give them a bit of time, people, and they are going to prove you correct. These players are fantastic. Noni Madueke is a very good young player, fantastic young player, great flashes of brilliance, good left foot, good right foot. He has got a good footballing brain. The way he absolutely turns defender around, he's fantastic. You just need to give him a bit more time and a bit more patience. And so good to see you, Sumesh bhai, in the chat. Big up my brother, and absolutely my brother. It was a fantastic game. I'm proud of the team and never thought this season would be such performance. And bro, as the season has gone on, our performances have got really better, bro. Like Arsenal match was the one which broke me, bro. But I'm going to be honest here. After the Arsenal game, bro, I said, I want to see what this team is made up of. Either they are in this for the money or they really love this patch. And the players since then have turned up and we have been fantastic. Whether being 2-0 down to Aston Villa, coming back 2-2 and nearly winning the game, beating Tottenham, beating West Ham now, and we have been excellent. We have been excellent. And in the recent run, Everton 6-0 at home, 3-2 Newcastle, 5-0 West Ham, 2-0 Tottenham. We have made Stamford Bridge into a fortress. This is a ninth win in the last 11 games at Stamford Bridge. Our ninth win, folks. This is our ninth win at Stamford Bridge in the last 11 games, and this is absolutely magical. Each player has been excellent, and the team is standing up. They are being counted, and I'm very proud of each and every one of them today. And I agree with you, Sumesh Bhai. We have been playing really well in the recent games, and the performances have been absolutely excellent. It's just about continuing this now. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest. I think it's a fantastic way now to end the season. We've got three good matches now, and I'm very confident we can end the season well. Brighton away, Bournemouth home, Nottingham Forest away. I believe we can win all the three games and get Europa League football for next season, because I can't see Newcastle and United do really well, and I think we can go on and get the Europa League football, and that is going to be a really good end to a season of chaos, good, bad, up and down. But finally, we are having a bit of consistency. Finally, we are showing good form, and I'm really happy with the team right now. I have to say, I'm really happy with the team, and big up to Sumesh Bhai as well. And now, coming to a player who has got unwarranted criticism because of the price tag. Liverpool fans always wait for Caicedo's poor performances. Rivals wait always for his poor performances. But people who have been watching Chelsea consistently will know that for the last 4 or 5 months, Caicedo has mostly been consistent. He has played really well, and Caicedo has been one of our better players since January. And I told you about Caicedo. I was really happy with this signing, but it was always a case of gelling period, giving a young player a time. And as the season has gone on, he has only got better and better and better. And in the recent last 3 to 4 games, Caicedo has absolutely came out his shell and has been one of the best players on the pitch. He was absolutely amazing against Tottenham, and today again Caicedo was superb. The way he was winning the ball, his defensive work, his build-up play, fantastic. Some of the passes he made today, the pass he made to Nico Jackson for the goal, that is something we have been seeing from Caicedo for the whole season. For people who think Caicedo is not a good passer of the ball, he's a really good passer of the ball. He can pass the ball well, he can hold the ball well, he can defend well, he can win the ball. He has always been a box-to-box midfielder. He's not a DM. Poch made mistakes earlier in the season. It killed Caicedo's confidence. But since Caicedo is playing higher up the field, we are seeing the Caicedo we want to see. Fantastic today by Moses Caicedo. Absolutely magical. Winning the ball up, making good passes, being aggressive. And this is the Caicedo we signed for 115 million. And he's ending the season on a high. The team is gelling much better. And as I believe the next season is going to come closer, I think Caicedo will only get better and better and better. And that is a really, really positive end to the season. Seeing Caicedo play well makes me happy. And he has been absolutely amazing as the season has gone on. He was again, people, for me today, really, really fantastic. And for me, he deserves his credit. He was again really, really good today for me, Moses Caicedo. And Shay was a say on and Caicedo, Gallagher or Caicedo Enzo debate. Will Cuckoo working in midfield help Enzo too, or is that work rate of Conor? I believe, bro, being very honest, I think right now the system prefers Caicedo and Gallagher, because Poch is a manager who plays more of a basketball system for me, Sumesh Bhai. I think he's a manager who doesn't play a lot of possession-based football, and that harms Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez, for me, bro, was shining under Graham Potter, because Graham Potter asked for possession of the ball and it suited him. Bro, being very honest, next season, once Romeo Lavia is back, we won't need Cucurella to invert in the midfield. And I think, bro, that will get the best out of Enzo Fernandez. See, I love Enzo Fernandez. People who think I don't love Enzo Fernandez, I love him to bits. And I believe in Enzo Fernandez. And I still believe that a lot of responsibility this season falls on Pochettino for destroying the confidence of Enzo Fernandez. But I think with the formation we play, the system we play right now, and with Lavia injured, Caicedo, Gallagher just complement each other really well. With Cucurella inverting into midfield, it provides more box-to-box play, quick play, and that really helps both of these players. But I believe once Romeo Lavia is in between there, is going to help Enzo and Caicedo more. Because being very honest, Sumesh Bhai, I think Enzo is more of a deep line playmaker, Lavia is more of a CDM, and Caicedo is a box-to-box midfielder. But when Enzo and Caicedo play together, Caicedo plays more like a DM, Enzo plays more like a box-to-box, and it hurts Enzo Fernandez, it hurts Caicedo, and this is why their pairing doesn't work together. Because Pochettino wants his team to be quick, vertical, basketball game, and it doesn't suit Enzo Fernandez. But next season with Romeo Lavia, Enzo can do his job, Lavia can do his job, and Caicedo will do his job. And for me, bro, Lavia coming back is going to help Enzo Fernandez the most. and with Lavia, Enzo Fernandez, and Caicedo, and with Cole Palmer, Nico Jackson, and most probably even Ivan Toney. I just don't know what it's going to be, or even a Cole Palmer, Nico Jackson, and another new left winger we signed. I think they're going to be amazing. And just think, people, Reece James on the right, Malo Gusto on the left, Trevor Chalobah, and new centre back might be or Badia Shelley or Livy Colbert in the middle. Petrovic is going to be Caicedo, Lavia, and it's going to be Enzo Fernandez. And next season, it could be Gallagher, Caicedo rotating each other for some games, and then it could be Palmer, it could be Mudryk or some other, or Jackson and Ivan Toney up top. I think it could really work well to perfection, or even an Osimhen, because rumors are coming that Chelsea are trying 90 million bid for Victor Osimhen plus Lukaku plus a youngster. So if Victor Osimhen comes, I can see Jackson play on the left, Osimhen up top, Palmer on the right, James on the right, Gusto on the left, and the team working to perfection with a strong bench as well. And with Europa League for us as well is really going to help. Bro, Gallagher has been fantastic. I love Gallagher to bits. And now what Sumesh Bhai Gallagher is doing is something I used to see from Mason Mount. This is what I've been asking for Gallagher to do. I love him to bits, bro. I love him to bits. And Conor Gallagher is doing his job perfectly. Bro, my point is that when next season we go on, is very difficult to predict. Because, no bro, I don't think it's going to be sold right now with the PR. I don't think owners will make that mistake. Because if they sell Trevor Chalobah and Conor Gallagher right now, all the good work this season, I think will go in vain. All the good work this season will go in vain. The fans will go against the ownership. There will be boos, anger, and it will not go well. And one thing I know about Todd Boehly and Iqbali is they are American ownership who look for more of the PR. They appointed Frank Lampard because it suited the media narrative, PR, and they really work well on public relations, PR, and they won't try to sell Conor Gallagher right now with the performances he's putting. If they do it, they are idiots. Because Conor Gallagher is another player we've got in the dressing room who understands what it means to play for Chelsea, who is slowly transforming into a bit of leader for the dressing room. It will be a massive mistake now to sell him, with Thiago Silva also gone as well. And I fully agree with you. It will be like a Diego Costa blunder. I think a lot of blunders. If we let Trevor Chalobah and Conor Gallagher go right now, we have to spend 100 million to replace them when we already are on a FFP crisis. I believe Luis Hall is going, Ian Matson is going, Armando Broja is going, Lukaku will go. It will help us to comply with FFP this season. And if we get Champions League football next season, I think we can easily comply with FFP, people. So I'm not worried for FFP. We can comply with FFP with also keeping Conor Gallagher and, for me, Trevor Chalobah. While Ian Matson can go. I love Ian Matson, but I think we need to sell some players to meet the FFP requirements. And people, that brings me to Conor Gallagher. We were talking on Conor Gallagher, Sumesh Bhai, and Sumesh Bhai, it's time to talk about Conor Gallagher. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And today, he's doing one thing. We criticized him earlier in the season. The criticism that people had, and rightfully so, of Conor Gallagher was his technical quality and goals. He just wasn't bringing goals and a lot of passes, assists, and that was not helping the team in the early part of the season. We were a bit more defensive. We relied on Nico Jackson for all the goals, and it did not help the side. But as the season has gone on, we have only got better. Conor has only got better people, and that is really, really helping the side. It's only got better and better and better. With Conor Gallagher now making the late darting runs into the box, he's finishing. Now he has got 7 goals this season. He's playing really well. He's scoring good goals. He's scoring important goals. He's leading with example. The way he handled with the madueke Jackson penalty one, leave it aside. In the previous match, he was angry at madueke for not tracking back. I think Gallagher is now transforming. He has more respect for the dressing room. He's attacking well. He's scoring goals. The formation right now plays his role to perfection. Conor Gallagher is not a CDM. Conor Gallagher is not your midfielder that's more like a deep line playmaker. He is a midfielder who should be higher up the pitch, pressing the opposition and scoring goals. Poch was making massive mistakes earlier in the season, but finally, Poch has got his brain back. Finally, Poch has got to the system that he used in preseason, and that is helping each and every player, and Conor Gallagher is one of them. He's adding goals now, and that is really helping it. His leadership, his performances, his off the field attitude, on the field attitude, perfect. Do not even try to sell him, Todd Boehly. Don't even try TLA Capital. He's a player who this season has grown. We need some players who have been this season who understand the squad and have the respect of the squad. Please keep Conor Gallagher and Trevor Chalobah. I request you, TLA Capital. I beg you, don't make this mistake. And I also want to say, people, please at least you can hit the like on the video, thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And subscribe to your fellow brew as well, people. Each subscribe really means a lot. And the biggest thing, participate in the live chat. Let me know your opinion. Let me know what do you think if Clear Lake Capital sanction the sale of Conor Gallagher, because I'm gonna be fuming, bro, people, and you will see me on the stream fuming about it. And now coming on to the next one, and Trevor Chalobah, another player. I told you, people who remember, I love Axel Disasi, respect him, but even when Axel was signed, I was really worried for Trevor Chalobah, and I said we need to back Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah is one of the best centre backs we've had in recent years. Since Rudiger has gone, Christensen has gone, Thiago Silva is leaving now at the end of the season. He's one of the best centre backs we have got. He's one of the most reliable players in the dressing room. He understands what it means to play for this batch. He has been in the dressing room with Rudiger, Christensen, Thiago Silva. He has been in the dressing room of the high standards. And even under Tuchel, Trevor Chalobah used to consistently put 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, these type of displays. He's a consistent defender. He can use both his feet. He builds up well. He passes well. He can attack the set pieces, not like the way Terry, Cahill, Ivanovic used to do, but he's the best in the squad right now with Thiago Silva to attack on the corner kicks, free kicks, and get those goals. Today he should have scored a goal. His passing is really good. His attitude on and off the field. And the biggest thing, he is a traditional defender who knows the basic skill of defending. He knows it really, really well. And today, Trevor Chalobah defended really well. He attacked the set pieces really well. And along with that, he made a beautiful pass where Noni madueke gave it to Jackson and a goal. Trevor Chalobah, what a pass. What a pass. And Trevor is proper chills. He seems a loyal guy. We should stick with him. Never heard him. Absolutely, bro. And I've been saying it for a long time. He's the most consistent defender we have got, bro. The most consistent one of the players we have got in the squad. And this board is going to be the biggest edicts in the world if they even sanction a sale for Trevor Chalobah. I'm going to go heavily on this board. If they sanction the sale against Trevor Chalobah, one of the best players we have right now in the squad, who understands what it means to be Chelsea. He understands what it means to play for this club. And along with that, he's a very, very good player as well. Trevor Chalobah today, again, people, really impressed me. I was so happy with his performance. And hopefully, if he could have been fit for the early in the season, we right now could have been easily above Tottenham in the league, who are, by the way, losing to Liverpool. And now, coming on to the next slide, my beautiful people, my folks. And see, Mudryk for me, again, much better. Again, I really wrote it wrong. Please, I'm really sorry for my English. It's good, but I was really poor on this one. But Mudryk good again, people. Mudryk was again good. He made some good passes, but again, it's just a final output that lacks with Mudryk. He took some really good set pieces today. Mudryk took some really good corner kicks today. Beautiful corner kicks. Mudryk was again really good today. He made some really, really good passes. He made some really good darts. He made some really good runs. And today, again, people, Mykhailo Mudryk really impressed me with his display. He was really, really, people, he was again really, really good today, Mykhailo Mudryk. So it really, really makes me happy when Mykhailo Mudryk plays well. It really, really keeps my heart happy. It makes me happy. And Mykhailo Mudryk for me, people, today again was really good, but he's just at the final output. But as I said for Noni madueke, who for me was always above a ladder of Mudryk, with these players, we just need to give time. And what the board need to do in the summer is sign some experienced world-class players, put them along with this young squad, let this young squad develop, and hopefully we can go on the right stretch. Because Mudryk is a fantastic player, but this type of player needs a lot of development and time and patience, which fans for me need to provide him with. And people, now going on to the next one, that is Cucurella. And Cucurella is cherishing in his new role, people, doing really well. In this match, he played two shapes. Sometimes he was a left back as well. Sometimes he was playing inverted. And that really, really made me happy, people. That really made me happy. Cucurella has been one of the biggest positives at the end of the season. And one thing, see, I don't know the future of Trevor Chalobah Chelsea. Sorry, Cucurella. I don't know the future of Cucurella Chelsea. But one thing I do know is this man made the fans cheer for him. This was a guy who was booed last season. This was a guy who was booed last season, but now he was cheered. That is what they do. That is what Jorginho did. He won over the fans. Cucurella, one thing I'm going to say about this guy is, one, he cares for this batch. Two, he gives us everything on the pitch. And three, I respect him as a human being, because this guy, he never put his shoulder down. He never put like his mentality down. He came on the training ground, worked hard, gave his everything on the pitch, and now he's performing again really well. I still don't know is he the left back for next season, because I still believe as a left back Cucurella game has a lot of limitations. But overall, I will always appreciate him for the way this season he has came back. He came back from an injury, he bounced back, and right now has been one of the better players and way better than Ben Chilwell this season. And I am convinced that name is good for Wolves or West Ham or Palace, Kingdom team, not Chelsea. We haven't given such patience to other. I understand, bro, and that's the point for me. That was the thing Sumesh Bhai was saying, that with players like Mudryk, we need to give a lot of patience. And this is why for Mudryk to work, next season we need to sign more experienced players so the pressure is taken away from him. Those senior players can help us win more matches. We can be in the top 4 and slowly Mudryk can develop. Because one thing I can tell you, Sumesh Bhai, is this boy has a lot of talent, but this boy still needs 2 years more to reach his level. He still needs 2 years more to reach the top level, and that requires a lot of patience and time for me. And now coming on to the next one, and that is Stamford Bridge turning into a fortress. And people, we were talking about last season where Stamford Bridge became a joke. We were losing every match. It was becoming the best place for every team in the bottom of the table to come and get points. Every player from the bottom of the table was saying, can we play Chelsea at Stamford Bridge every week? That was the case for us under Graham Potter. But one thing you need to give Poch credit, one thing you need to give the squad credit, is they have made Stamford Bridge fortress. From the early on in the season, our best performances came at the Bridge. Draw against Arsenal, draw against City, draw against Liverpool. We were good in our defeats against Brentford, unlucky loss. We battered Aston Villa but could not get the result. But slowly but steadily, we became really strong at home. We had a bit of hiccup against Wolves, a 2-4 defeat. But since then, we haven't looked back. 3 goals we scored against Newcastle, 5 against West Ham, 6 against Everton. And we have right now scored 16 goals in the last 4 home games. We have won 9 out of our last 11 home games. We are becoming an absolutely tough team to beat at Stamford Bridge. And that is, people, a massive positive, because our home form is the one which can take you a long way. Last season also United were not that good, but Old Trafford form kept them on. Old Trafford form put them in the top 3, but they were not that good. This season Chelsea, we are not that good away from home, but our performances at Stamford Bridge, whether even in the FA Cup, whether even in the Carabao Cup, have been at a top level, and we have turned our stadium back into a fortress, and that makes me happy. And we just haven't turned it into a fortress with wins. We have battered teams here. We have absolutely smashed teams here. And now, our final game of the season is at home against Bournemouth. We need to end it well. We need to end the away form well against Nottingham Forest, Brighton, and hopefully now we can end the season in the top 6. Please, my beautiful folks who are watching this video, please like. It really means a lot. 1 thumbs up button, and please subscribe to the channel. Each support really means a lot. My fellow Chelsea fans, subscribe, and let's create a Chelsea family here. And the biggest thing, please participate in the live chat. I want to know your opinions. I want to talk to you all, and it really means a lot to me, my beautiful people. And now another one to discuss, that is consistent Badiashile. And everybody knows how much I rate Badiashile, but he has been really poor this season. But in the recent weeks, we are finally seeing a Badiashile in a back 3. Badiashile is playing really well right now. This formation is working really well for him. He's playing well. With Thiago Silva today, he was absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy to see him at Badiashile play well. It makes my heart happy. It makes me happy to see him play well. It bodes well for the future. Levy Colwill is going to be back very soon. Badiashile playing so well. It is beautiful to see Badiashile play well. He has been really good today. He has been really good in the last 3-4 games, and that really makes me happy with Badiashile. Earlier in the season, he looked a player out of confidence, out of any sort of rhythm. He was making mistakes, but in the recent weeks, no mistake, winning the ball back, aggressive, confident, and that is something I wanted to see from Badiashile, and that makes me really happy, my beautiful folks. And now, coming on to the next one, that is the player rating, people. Please participate and let me know your player rating for the players. First player to discuss is Djordje Petrovic, and I think whenever required, my boy made some really good saves. With Petrovic, my doubt only remains is his sweeping work. That is the only thing which I really doubt in Petrovic's ability, is his sweeping work. I still believe his sweeping work, people, needs a lot of work, refinement, and patience. His sweeping work is still not at the level you need. That is something he has to improve. But his saves are fantastic. He again made some really good save, good shot stopping, and I think he was again really, really good today. Deserves his praises. Another clean sheet for him, and I'm really, really happy for Djordje Petrovic. Really happy for my beautiful brother. And now coming on to the next one, that is Trevoh Chalobah. Today playing two roles, right centre back and also playing a very important role of a right back. And Trevoh Chalobah was combining so well in the attacking department. He was making some really good passes. He was defending really well. And Trevoh Chalobah, fantastic today again. He defended really well. Should have scored a goal from set piece. His pass for the goal for first Nico Jackson goal, where madueke cut the ball inside him. Beautiful pass from Trevoh Chalobah. Again today he's proving me right. I love Trevoh Chalobah. I wanted him to play from the start, but he got an injury. He is our best defender right now. Very good on the ball. Can use both of his feet. Good attackingly in set pieces. Defends really well. And along with that, a great professional, a great player in the dressing room from La Cobham, and a player who understands what it means to play for this beautiful match that you can see here. Hopefully this is the batch, and he knows how to play for this batch, and it really, really makes me happy with my Trevor. And coming to the next one, and that is Thiago Silva, and amazing. Thiago Silva, sir, amazing man. This man is a legend, and it's sad to see him go now at the end of the season. I don't know where he does go. There are rumors that he might go to a London club, but it looks like Fluminense deal is very close. I love him. Thiago Silva, legend. Legend. Again, he was really good today. People, you remember there was a chance for West Ham to score. They could have been 1-0 up in the game, and that could have been detrimental to us. You remember the Thiago Silva block he made, which went for a corner kick. Wow. That is what you expect from defenders. World-class defending, and that is what Thiago Silva is. And bro, do you feel for next season should Petrovic be a number one for next season or get a new number one? Sumesh bhai, I really think that we still need to go for a good goalkeeper, but I think Petrovic will be a number one, bro, because bro, we have spent so much money on the goalkeepers. 20 million on Robert Sanchez, 25 on Petrovic, 25 on Slonina. I think we have got goalkeepers worth 70 million already, and I can't see us go for another goalkeeper. And the only goalkeeper we have been linked with right now is Jordan Pickford. I thought if Everton get relegated, we can get him for easy price, but he will cost a lot of money. And I think, bro, there's no need to bring him. I will be excited if, let's say, Luton get relegated. I will be excited because Kaminsky this season has really, really impressed me. But overall, bro, I do feel he will be a number one, and I'm really happy with him. My only problem is his sweeping work, which needs a lot of work. But overall, I've been really happy with him. He has been way better than Robert Sanchez, and hopefully we carry this on. And now coming away from my Thiago and going on to Benoit Badiashile. And Benoit again, absolutely superb, people. Absolutely superb again. Defended really well. Looking confident, looking assured. And that makes me really happy. Everybody knows how much I love this player. Everybody knows how much I love Benoit Badiashile. But it's just been, his confidence has been down. He looks a broken player in the most part of the season, and does not really help his performances. But as the season has gone on, he has only got better and better and better. In the recent 3 games or 4 games, we have seen the best of Badiashile. He's not making errors anymore. He's not looking really like worried anymore. He's looking confident, assured, happy, aggressive. And that is what I used to see from Badiashile last season. And that is the Badiashile now I'm seeing. He was again really good today, and it makes me really happy. People, do let me know in the chat, when Levy Colville is fit, do you want to see Levy Colville back this season for Badiashile, or should we end the season with Benoit Badiashile? I will say Rolls Royce Badiashile right now. And that brings me to the next one, that is Noni Madueke, man of the match for me today. Absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing man, Noni Madueke. As the season has gone on, he's developed really, really well. He's developing really well, Noni Madueke, and makes me really happy to see my boy develop well. It really makes me happy. See, I was always the opinion that this boy needs a lot of time to develop and the patience, and as fans, we have to give him. This is why I never used to criticize him a lot. My only criticism was for the penalty incident. Other than that, I never criticized him. And even for that, I said he's a young boy, immature, adrenaline high, and that happens. And overall, Noni Madueke, with time and patience, with Pochettino really handling him well. See, you might like Mauricio Pochettino, you might not. He still has not done a great job this season. He should have done better. And if you want him out, you are fair in your assessment. I respect you for that. But overall, he's handled Noni Madueke to perfection. Absolute perfection. He's handled Noni Madueke really well. And right now, Noni Madueke is playing at a really good level. Today, from the minute one, he was really good. He was on to West Ham. He destroyed Emerson Palmieri to pieces. He was absolutely fantastic today. His right foot, his left foot, he's cutting inside, really eating alive the defender. His crosses into the box, fantastic. He got his deserved goal. Could have got another one, but unselfishly gave it to Jackson. That is really good to see. And overall, dangerous, fantastic. And as the season has gone on, we have seen him being really good in tracking back, defending, scoring goals, looking mature, and it really makes me happy for Noni Madueke, because this is what I want to see from a player. This is the level of performance you want to see, and he's showing that performance, and that makes me really, really happy, people. It really makes me happy. Please, my beautiful human beings in the chat, please like the video. Your each like really helps the video. Please like, thumbs up button, it really helps a lot, and it won't take much. Just subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button, because each of a subscription really means a lot to me, and we can create a good family here. And along with that, people, do let me know your player rating in the chat, because it really means a lot to me, people. And now, coming on to the next player to rate, and that is Marco Cucurella. Really good again today. Got a yellow card for the counter attack, which is a smart one. And Cucurella overall defended well, attacked well, made some really, really good crosses into the box. I was really happy with Cucurella today. And since being inverted, he has been playing really well. He's playing out of his skin, and he's been playing some sensational stuff. And it really makes me happy. He has been playing to perfection. He's playing really, really well right now, people. And that really, really makes me happy with him. That really, really makes me happy. He has been playing really, really well in recent weeks. And the performances have only got better and better as the season has gone on. And he has been playing really, really well, people. He has been playing really well. The performances have been to utmost good standard. And I think we need to respect it. Fantastic performances from Marco Cucurella since the shift in formation. And now coming on to Moses Caicedo. Absolutely amazing today. And as the season has gone on, he has shown his potential. He has shown his worth. And as the season has gone on, we have seen the real Moses Caicedo. Again in the recent matches, winning the ball back really early, good passes, good build-up, good hold-up play. This is a Caicedo we need you to see. And people who don't watch Chelsea matches, they will always come and say, 115 million. But if you see Chelsea matches, you will know that this man has been very good in the last 2-3 months, bar 1 or 2 matches, and he has been amazing. His passing, his pass for the goal for Nico Jackson, the assist, his play, the way he has been playing, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love Moses Caicedo to absolute bits. And as the season has gone on, we are seeing the real Moses Caicedo. And a bit of blame early in the season has to go to Mauricio Pochettino, because you were using Caicedo wrongly. He was never a DM. He was always a box-to-box midfielder. But sadly, you were playing him wrong, and it really went against us. But thankfully, he's realized his mistake, and now we are going on the right track, people. Please subscribe, like, people, because it really, really means a lot. And now, coming on to Conor Gallagher, really good, really good. That goal was a really well taken goal. That was a really, really well taken goal. Really good goal. In the recent weeks, he's been scoring goals, leading by example, on and off the field, being a leader, and that makes me really happy. Conor Gallagher, superb Conor Gallagher today. Deserves an 8 rating for his play. Fantastic today. Scored an absolutely beautiful goal. His off the ball work, on the ball work, and this is where Poch was making a mistake earlier in the season. You need to play Conor Gallagher higher up the field, pressing the opposition, making the runs in the box. That has always been Conor Gallagher's quality. Earlier in the season, Poch was not using him correctly. We paid the price for that. But finally, Poch is getting the setup right. The players are playing well. And every player is playing to his utmost best. And it really makes me happy. Again, Conor Gallagher today scoring a beautiful goal. Playing really well. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And that takes me, people, to the next slide to discuss. And that is Mykhailo Mudryk. And I think Mykhailo Mudryk as well today was good. His passing was good. It's just that the final output with him has not been there. That's the only thing with him which I think overall can improve, because again today for me, he was good today, Mykhailo Mudryk. His passing, his play, his set pieces, especially the corner kicks today from Mykhailo Mudryk were fantastic. That is something that in his game this season has not been really, really good at the top level. But today, his set pieces, his corner kicks, but absolutely fantastic. The corner kick he gave to Thiago Silva, where he gave the ball to Madueke and he got the goal. That was a fantastic one by Mikhailo Mudryk. His passing was really good today, and that really makes me happy with Mikhailo Mudryk. But again, as I said earlier in the video, my beautiful people, his game still needs a lot of work, and there still needs minimum 2 to 3 years of development to give him time. Next series is going to be better. Then I think he most probably does even much better, and then he becomes a killer. But with a player like Mikhailo Mudryk, we just need to give him time and patience, and that is the reality, people. We just need to give him a bit more time, a bit more patience, and he will show you his quality. That's the thing I will say with Mikhailo Mudryk, is we just need to give him more time. We need to just give him more patience, and he will show more of the quality that he's really capable of. And going on to the next player rating, people, and that is Cole Palmer, sensational Palmer. I'm just out of the words for this guy, because this guy is an amazing player, leadership, fantastic. Like, I don't know where will we be without Cole Palmer this season, and along with that, I've never seen a player at this young age with this mentality at Chelsea. Wow. His mentality is at the top level. Cole Palmer this season, with all the trouble behind the scenes, on the pitch, our results were not good. He has been the shining light this season. He has been the player that's really helped the team in every tough situation. And whenever we need us, he's always there. He has been really, really good this season. And I think he deserves his praises. He has been really, really good this season. Palmer, sensational. Deserves the player of the season. Fantastic again today. The pass he made to Mikhailo Mudryk should have been a goal. Beautiful pass. That is exquisite. That was an absolutely fantastic pass. I have no words to say, because the word I can use can be illegal in the video, so I won't say that. But fantastic by Cole Palmer. That was sensational passing today from him with the goal and everything. But the good thing is that other than him also, a lot of players scored the goals today, played well. So that really makes me happy, my beautiful people. And coming on to the next one, people, to discuss, and that's Nico Jackson. And his performance today is another one which has made me really, really happy, because Nico Jackson today, absolutely magical, fantastic. But I think I won't say much about him, people, because this is something today he has been deserving for a very, very long time. Today, he thinks that he's been deserving for a very, very long time. He's a really, really good player. He's a really, really good player who is fantastic, who plays really well. But sadly, he never gets his reward. He's a fantastic player who plays well every game, brilliant footballer, passes well, dribbles well, hold up plays really good, but he never gets a reward because he still has a lot to learn, and sometimes the luck is not with him. But today, he scored a good goal, but I have to say, big up to Madueke for unselfish play, gave it to Jackson, good goal. But along with that, even earlier in the game, you saw our play, people, where Jackson got the ball, he took it past 2 defenders, made a 20-yard run, and gave it to Madueke. This is something that Holland is not capable of, Nunes is not capable of. This is something Jackson is, and he gets unwarranted criticism for a 35 million signing, scoring 13 non-penalty goals, and a player this season who is a much better footballer than most of the strikers this season. The only problem in Jackson's game is goal scoring. That's the only problem, and even then he has got 13 goals. And next season, when Chelsea sign a prolific striker and he plays along with him or behind him or a left winger, Jackson will even get more assists, more goal, and it will be talked about more, because this guy deserves all the praises, because he's not a traditional striker. He's a brilliant footballer who loves ball at his feet, loves to dribble past players, loves to show his physicality, take the ball behind defender, his hold up play. Fantastic performance, and he got his reward today. And that takes me to the next one, that is Kasadai, and he came on, did not have much time to impress. But Nkunku, he did not have much time to impress, so can't really rate him. But seeing Nkunku back on the pitch, seeing Levy Colville back on the bench, seeing Axel Disasi as well returning to the substitutes, Malo Gusto is back as well, Reece James is coming back very soon, especially next season. I think, people, we are in for a great time. We are in for a great time, and that really makes me happy. The way we are ending the season, it really makes me proud. We are ending the season on a high, and especially we are ending the season with a lot of positives. This season, I believe, at the end, we finally reached our potential. At the end, we finally have reached our potential. Finally, all the build-up to the season, hard work behind the scenes, training ground, pre-season has finally shown us what we are capable of. But sadly, it came at game week 33. That's the only problem. Finally, we are seeing what the team is capable of, but it was always going to take time. But yes, Poch deserves a bit of blame, because if early on in the season He played this style of football. He played what he played in the preseason. We might have at least had 6-7 points more, and we could easily have been in contention for Champions League football. But what's gone, that's gone. There's no point crying and shedding tears about it. What's gone, that's gone. We need to talk about the present, and again, a sensational performance of the team. Really happy, really good play, and the team, the manager, and everyone deserves a lot of praise because right now we are playing sensational football, and it really makes me happy. We'll discuss some topics and quick before I end the video. My beautiful human beings, please at least like the video, subscribe so it goes to more people. And now coming on to Palmer, and I've ran out of words for this guy. I've literally run out of words because I really don't know what this guy is at this age. The way he has taken the world over him, the way he's playing, I just don't know what to say about him because he's sensational. He's absolutely sensational. I have literally no words to describe him because this man is sensational. He's a sensational player, sensational mentality, and he's been amazing. He has just not been amazing. He has been world class for us this season. Under all the trouble we faced this season, he has been an absolute shining light. I just ran out of words for him. Sensational, magical, magician, majestic, or whatever. I ran out of words for him. He's a sensational player with a sensational mentality, good passing, good goal scoring ability. I love him to bits, man. I love him to bits. A sensational player who has really been playing well this season, and with each game he only gets better and better and better, and that really makes me happy. But we have even more important thing to discuss because this season has been about Cole Palmer FC. But today, like the last 3 or 4 games, many other players have stepped up. And the first one to talk about them is Jackson, and he's just not stepped up. He has really played well since January. He has been one of our best players, but the goals have not been there to show for it. He does everything well, bar the final process, and today he got his reward, and that makes me happy. It's just about Jackson getting more and more goals. Next season, with a more proper striker, he will have even more assists, and I think he's only going to become better and better with each season. But with these youngsters, people, you just need to give them a bit more time and patience. You cannot hurry up with them. You need to give them time. You need to give them patience, and you will finally see the reward of your thing. You just need to give them a bit more time, people, and that is a bit of reality I think people need to understand. You just need to give these youngsters the time, patience, and you will reap rewards for that. You will really reap the rewards for that. And Madueke was excellent today, people. Again, really happy. Poch has really coached him well this season, disciplined him well, and slowly but steadily, he has really come back well to his side. He's tracking back, he's scoring goals. Absolutely fantastic. And big up to my brother, Deji Ayu. So good to see you, my beautiful brother. And I think Europa League is looking a bit realistic. I think it is. I think it depends on United and Arsenal result, bro. And United versus Newcastle. I think those 2 matches will decide for us, bro. Because if you beat Arsenal and if you beat Newcastle, I think, bro, being very honest, you are getting the Europa League spot and we are getting that Conference League spot. But if you lose to Arsenal, you lose to Newcastle, then I think it's over for Manchester United. Even Tottenham are in danger, bro. Even Tottenham right now are in danger because they play Manchester City. So even Tottenham are in danger of even finishing 7th or 8th in the league. But I believe they will beat Burnley and Tottenham will be in the top 6. But I believe that Manchester United versus Newcastle and Manchester United versus Arsenal will decide the places for the Europa League and Conference League. And hopefully we can get that. I believe we'll beat Nottingham Forest. They aren't a really good side. I think we'll beat Bournemouth at home. And I do believe, people being very honest, that we'll beat Brighton, who I saw today, they're not that good. And I think we'll end the season on a high. And hopefully we can do that. Noni Madueke was absolutely excellent today. He's reaping the reward of consistent work. Pochettino has really trained him well. And I think the manager deserves a lot of credit for the way Noni Madueke has played. He has been fantastic. He's tracking back, he's scoring goals, he's assisting. And as the season has gone by, Noni Madueke has only got better and better. And Caicedo superb. He's showing his ability. And Moses Caicedo, again, absolutely superb today. Box-to-box rule is the best for him. And finally, Poch realized that. Conor Gallagher, superb. When he plays higher up the field, winning the ball back, scoring goals, that is his thing. And thankfully, Poch has realized that. And coming on to Trevor Chalobah, I told you, and we must keep him. A leader, a player who knows what it means to play for Chelsea. And I love him to absolute bits. And on the final discussion, I will say it's a great win today. Europa League looks really realistic, and I think we can get Europa League qualification for the next season. We can win the next 3 games. But the way we are making Stamford Bridge Fortress, it really makes me happy, and great performances. So thank you everyone who joined. Big up to DJ Ayush, bro. Big up to my brother. Hopefully you can join in more chats. Big up to Sumesh Bhai. Really thank you to join, bro. And everyone who joined. Please like the video, subscribe because it really helps the channel. Share it.